All right, detoxing. All right, so with detoxing, it's very confusing. I would hear about juice cleanses and fasting and different kinds of natural detoxes. And it just got so confusing. I don't even know where to start. And I wasn't in the position in my life where a fast would really make sense. And it's not my style anyway. I'm kind of like slow moving, like little baby steps at a time, slow but steady kind of person. So I decided to go for the raw vegan detox because the more that you eat fruits and vegetables, the more it filters out your digestive system. Now, I'm going to share something very, very gross with you all. There is a lot of evidence that the more meat we eat, the more parasites and worms get into our system. And I guess the proof for this could be in fertilizer. So if you're going to, make a garden, you use cow manure, but you don't use dog manure. And why is that? Well, it's because dog food is a meat product, and cows are herbivores. So any manure from an animal that doesn't eat meat is fine, but human or dog doesn't work. We're not really told that we have worms. We're told that, pigs have worms and dogs have worms, definitely, because we give them dewormers. But we're not really told about our worms. Believe it or not, there are a lot of ancient texts that talk about living to be hundreds of years old, utilizing an all vegan diet, a raw vegan diet, and of course, meditation and spiritual work as well. But a huge part of this is what they eat. They keep their system clean. And our body, while it's hard to adjust to a high fiber diet, once we do, our body doesn't get as much buildup. When we have a lot of these parasites or worms, our body ends up storing them and they end up sitting in our system in different places. And it's a lot of work to feed them. It's a lot of work on our immune system. It just becomes taxing and it just starts to dirty the whole place. When you switch to all fruit and vegetables, those parasites can't sustain any longer. And what I've heard from people that have done it before is when you detox, you know that that's happening. I didn't do that, the fasting detox, but I've just gone slow and steady. So it wasn't as abrupt and all that, but I can definitely sense that, at first you have more cravings, and then as you go on, you just want that stuff less and less, and your system gets clean. These fat deposits go away, and also your skin gets purified, less oil, less residue. Your skin becomes more luminescent. Like, I'm not wearing makeup anymore because I don't really need to, because the pores are more, tightened, I guess you would say. There's also the detox of the minerals and the heavy metals. So part of that is drinking pure water, like I mentioned before, but another part is getting out any heavy metals that you have. Now, there's ways of doing this spiritually with different healings and healing centers, but there's also products like zeolite that I mentioned. And zeolite is actually really great. It is more effective than the activated charcoal because it's able to pull out of your system more variety in the sizes of the heavy metals. So what it does is it essentially, it's just a lava rock, and you drink it or ingest it, and then it's so small that it's able to go through your body and collect these heavy metals. And the cell structure of the zeolite is a cage system, so the heavy metals go inside and then it just pulls them out through your body. This is great for anyone that has mercury or any of these heavy metals. We have to filter our body, definitely different ways to filter different things. And depending on what speaks to you, that might actually be exactly what your body needs. When you have a lot of these parasites and you're kind of addicted to the junk food, I don't believe it's you addicted to the junk food or your body addicted to it. It's actually the parasites addicted to it. Two competing voices in your head. There's the one voice that is the body saying, this is what I want, this is what's good for me. And that body knows exactly what it needs. When it's in a pure state, you can hear it. You can hear what your body wants. And then there's the parasites or the habits that have just been so ingrained that maybe your nervous system is begging for something like a hit or whatever. So when you're fighting for change, it's really hard because you have to fight against that one negative voice that's wanting something that's bad for your system. But once you counteract that, then you can actually hear what your body wants, and you'll be like magnetized to the things that are good for you. Like, I feel like turmeric powder. I'm going to grab this, and I don't even know why. And then you discover why it is that you're attracted to it. You can also feel vibrationally what foods are good for your system and what foods are not good for your system, because everyone's different. You can actually feel if you're allergic to eggs or whatever, listening to your body. Like I said, you have to clean out and filter your body first in order to, hear those signals instead of getting mixed signals. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and come back for the last installment on the health and healing series. Love and light to you.